Imagine pushing through excruciating back pain not for personal glory, but because your team is counting on you. That's the stark reality facing professional cyclist Mattias Skjelmose as he competes in the Tour of Guangxi, despite a herniated disc that recently forced him to abandon one of cycling's most prestigious races. Just 72 hours after withdrawing from Il Lombardia due to a recurring back injury, Skjelmose found himself in an almost ironic situation, laughing uncomfortably when questioned about his presence at China's season-ending World Tour event. The Danish rider for Lidl Trek finds himself in this peculiar position as the professional cycling calendar draws to a close. Here's where it gets controversial. Should elite athletes be competing when injured just to fulfill team obligations? The starting lineup in Guangxi typically showcases an interesting mix of cycling's established sprinters, rising climbing talents, and riders at career crossroads, either veterans approaching retirement or hopefuls seeking contract extensions through strong performances. But here's what makes Skjelmose's participation particularly noteworthy. He belongs to an exceptionally small group of riders who've achieved what many consider impossible, defeating both Tadej Pogačar and Remco Evenepoel in the same race this season. This accomplishment makes his presence at Guangxi somewhat surprising, especially considering his current physical condition. Despite the pain, Skjelmose enters the race as one of the top contenders for the general classification, alongside notable competitors like Jonathan Narvaez from UAE Team Emirates and Tjeerd Uijtdebroeks, representing Visma Lease Bike. But when asked about his confidence in winning the coveted red jersey, his response suggests significant doubt, and this is the part most people miss. Competing in Guangxi represents a major commitment that many riders understandably avoid. The extensive travel requirements and the extension of an already grueling European season into late competitions in East Asia create substantial physical and mental challenges. In fact, Skjelmose's future teammate Juan Ayuso managed to excuse himself from leadership duties in Guangxi by delivering 2 stage victories at the Vuelta a España, a strategic move that highlights how riders might seek alternatives to this demanding season ender. Skjelmose reveals another layer to this story. While it now seems unlikely we'll overtake Visma in the standings, there was a point where we were genuinely contending for second place in the UCI team ranking. That position would have carried significant importance for our team, which I believe played a crucial role in the decision for me to compete here. This situation raises important questions about athlete welfare versus team interests in professional sports. Where should the line be drawn between dedication to team responsibilities and protecting an athlete's long-term health? Should riders have more autonomy in deciding whether to compete while injured? What's your perspective on this balancing act in professional cycling? Do team obligations sometimes override reasonable concerns about athlete health? Or is this simply part of the professional sacrifice expected at the highest level? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Journalist background. James Moultrie, an NCTJ accredited journalist, joined Cycling News as a news writer in 2023, following 8 months of freelance contributions. His work has appeared in prominent outlets including Eurosport, Rouleur, and Cycling Weekly. Moultrie has covered major events like Paris-Roubaix and the Giro d'Italia Donne, while conducting interviews with elite riders including Chloe Dygert, Lizzie Deignan, and Wout van Aert. Beyond cycling, he maintains a passion for various sports, including rugby, football, cricket, and American football.